I've seen a lot of people disappointed in the PlayStation showcase, as well as a lot of Xbox fans coming out clowning Sony fans. And guess what? I think the Sony fans are mad. They're wondering what exactly is going on and why didn't PlayStation go for the killing blow? Hi, I'm Smile Bear, and today on Bear Couch TV, we're going to talk about the recent showcase and all the things that are happening in the PlayStation and gaming world. Okay, so basically, everybody's a little upset about the PlayStation showcase. Personally, I'm not. Most people think that most of the PlayStation showcase was a dud. I am not of the same belief. They believe that they were going to get, they said this was the big one, and they were going to get, a lot of flashy games that they were hoping for. But the reality is they got a lot of CGI trailers, and not too many people are happy with all the CGI trailers, and a lot of people are not happy with some of the games they presented. They thought they would see a lot of different games that we already knew about and were very excited about, like Silent Hill and Stellar Blade and so on and so forth. But the thing is, we got very little gameplay, and usually the last showcase we got God of War, we've got, Spider-Man, we got a lot of different announcements that we're super happy about. Wolverine, it was so good. The expectations were through the roof because the last one was so amazing. But the truth is, the showcase actually was very good. If you look at it, we said there's 22 games that were shown off, and as far as I could count, there were about 10 games that was surprising and actually were good, and the other half was bad or meh, or it was just ports. I understand there wasn't too many PlayStation exclusives, and that's what a lot of people are mad about. There were no PlayStation exclusive experience, and that's really what the showcase boiled down to. A lot of people were tired of third parties that are not exclusive, and they kind of got tired of that. So I understand the gripes that the Sony people have, but I'm gonna be real. They had a list of amazingly great games. If you look at Final Fantasy 16, you have Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. You had, what else did they have? They have so many games. Oh, you had Metal Gear Solid. You turned around and you had what else? They announced a handheld. They had the Phantom Blade Zero, and then we got 12 minutes of nothing but glorious Spider-Man gameplay. Well, nobody was expecting the Spider-Man gameplay as well, and also it looked so crisp and delicious and beautiful. Like, come on, like that was amazing. That was one of the highlights of the showcase, probably the best part of the showcase. And then there was plenty of other games. Helldivers 2. Yeah, I can't even list all the amazing games. Like, we got something good. If people say that's a bad showcase, well, then I'm gonna need them to wake up. The reality is their expectations are way too high, and honestly, it probably wouldn't have got there. Now, understand, if they would have pulled out and we saw another preview of Silent Hill, okay, that would have been great. If we could, get some looks into Final Fantasy 7, what is it? The second part, that would have been dope, but they didn't decide to show that because they don't want to squish the marketing of these other games. So I'm perfectly fine with it. But I know a lot of people were upset, and a lot of Xbox fans are like, ha ha ha, these things are coming to Xbox. Well, even if they're coming to Xbox, we should be celebrating great games. We don't know if there's exclusive content. We don't know if they're coming to Xbox 6 months later, a year later. We don't actually know what all the deals are around these games. So we shouldn't just jump to conclusions. I've also heard rumors that Sony tried to make Metal Gear Solid a PlayStation exclusive, and apparently that has failed in negotiation. So that won't be happening. So a lot of people understandably have a lot at stake here, but I'll tell you the truth. All of this really doesn't matter. The truth is, Sony might publicly, from its hardcore fans, taken a loss due to all the hype surrounding the event. But if you look at the reality of games that they have, coming out or being displayed, they have bangers on their hands. And honestly, after last year, after getting so many amazing games, how could we expect any more amazing games to come out? It's honestly mind-boggling to think about how much came out in 2022. Now, to think we're going to ramp that up in 2023. I understand all the delays, and a lot of people are ready to see exactly what 2023 has to offer. We already had great offerings this year already. I understand a lot of the games have been buggy as of late, but, people are trying to get back on track from the cough. But I want to know from you, did you enjoy the PlayStation State of Showcase, or did you hate it? Did you think the games that were shown was too much CG, not enough gameplay? Do you want more from PlayStation? And when's the last time Xbox had anything really to talk about? Let me know in the comment section below. Are you on board with Sony having a good or bad state of play, or are Xbox fans just trolling Sony fans because they don't have anything to look forward to?